he will always remember that you taught him?
Oh man, dude, all the stuff that I wanted my pops who wasn't around to teach me. How to ride a bike, how to swim. Man, we worked on that for like a year and a half, 2 years. I'm holding him up underwater, shoulders shaking and shit. And then one day, you know, I kind of ease away.
Yeah.
One day he took off. I was like, oh, we did it, Jesus. I taught him how to shave. I taught him how to, he saw me respectfully deal with his mom even though we weren't together. And that's one of the most valuable, you know, lessons. Teamwork, you know, we talk about condoms every week, once a week. Every chance I get, if it's a catwalk pass, I'm like, speaking of vagina, you have a penis, and then women have every chance I get because, you know, I lost my virginity at 16. So I got my 16th birthday, I got a 40 ounce of Old English 800 and 90 seconds of wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah. She hit me recently on Facebook. Really? Yeah, I guess she wanted to see, because, you know, I clearly I'm better now. I can offer more than 90 seconds, but yeah, we're not revisiting that situation. But I've taught him those things, and I haven't been perfect because being a dad without having one is kind of on the job training.
Yeah.
Wow.
You learn it as you go, but I feel like God's proud of me, and I feel like my son's proud of me. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna stick with that.
That's incredible, man. Leon Ross, what are some things that you know your son will always remember that you taught him?
One is how to be honest.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. He's been developing from, you know, he's in pre-K now, so he's been around kids who's lying and doing all that like their parents. So he's been bringing that home, and I've been reminding him of what we own, you know. Talking about how to act, you know what I mean, how to take pictures,
Nice.
how to model, you know what I mean, how to cook. You learn how to cook.
What?
Yeah.
At 5?
Yeah.
He's 5?
Yeah, he's 5.
Wow.
And he be in the kitchen with me like, Dad, can I help you cook? No, let's get it.
What can he make?
He can make eggs by himself.
Oh, that's the first thing I like.
Yeah, eggs by himself. Little things here and there, but the fact that he wants to do it, he said, I want to be a chef. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be an actor, but you can be a chef too. You can do that on the side. You can do it too. But yeah, I teach him a lot of little things here and there. But unlike you, man, like one thing I need to work on is how to be better in front of his mom. Though, like that's one thing. Like that's one thing. I'm crazy as hell when women. One thing women know how to press them buttons. They know how to press them buttons, and when you press mine, I act. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I got to work on. But other than that, yeah, everything else is pretty much possible.
That's you. Your son has the funniest voice of a kid I've ever heard. I love that kid, man. He's hilarious.
You know I'm gonna look him up just because you just said.
Yeah. I will.
Are there videos on your page?
Yeah,
I'll put
on
them.
page. Yeah, he got his own page
Look him
too.
up.
He has his own page. You can follow him
His
too.
voice is classic. Leia, what are some things that you will always remember that your father taught you?
Well, I don't really talk to my dad.
I'm not your girl.
Yeah, it's, you know that stigma of like, people are always like, oh, black dads don't stick around. No, white dads don't either. Like, it really just depends on the person, and I wish people would like take race out of it. But like my dad had 6 kids, and we all grew up together, and I felt like we were just like procreation. Like, he didn't really want to be a dad. I felt like he just wanted to like have kids because he was in the military and he was getting benefits from us.
Wow.
Yeah, and which is the reason we moved to the States. My dad ended up moving back to France. I've invited him to come see me multiple times on like holidays and stuff like that. Come to LA, he doesn't respond to me. So like, I mean, it just is what it is. But definitely one thing that he has taught me, like, it has been a huge life lesson for me though, because even though there's a lot of things about him I don't like, I know that I'm still his daughter, and I have his genes and I have his blood in me. And so there's a lot of like characteristics about myself. Sometimes I'll notice that I'll do some shit that he does that I don't like, and that's like a red flag, and I try to cut myself off before I do something bad to somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's, in a way, it did teach me a lesson to where now I can like use it in my life and try to make sure that I don't fuck people over. You know what I mean? So that's what I try to just be on that, make sure I'm like honest with people, make sure I stick through to what I say I'm gonna do, that kind of thing. So.
And you'll be a better parent.
Yeah.
I'm a better parent because both of mine weren't there. Because I relish every moment, every groundbreaking moment with my son, every milestone. And I'm like, yo, I wish I would have, you know, my pops would have been there, so I'm going to go to every track meet. I'm going to go to the talent show. I'm going to sit in the back and I'm going to try not to make a fool out of him and embarrass him. but you know, and I might cry a little bit
Okay.
watching my boy, you know, but you'll embrace in every experience that matters
Yeah.
that you didn't get a chance to enjoy from the receiving point. You're gonna fucking love it.
That's what I
do.
hope so. Like,
Yeah.
I like can't wait to the day that I have kids and I'm able to do all these things. And I'm like, I wish I had my parents there
Yeah.
to watch me, but instead I had my siblings or I had friends or my friends' parents were there. You know what I mean? So.
Also, though, is speaking of this parenting thing, we actually have our only mother in the room. And so what Crystal was saying, my mother and I are so close. She was at everything I ever did, like in school, football. I was never the athlete. I was just doing football. I was like, oh, you big. You need to be in football. I don't know what's going on. But she would be at every game, and it just made me feel so good to have that support system. So what are some things for you, Haley, that you see with your daughter that you're like, I got to be there for her. I got to do this, and I want her to remember that I taught her this.
Well, there's everything. Her father's not in the picture. He randomly calls, and it's gibberish.
He literally isn't in the picture because she doesn't have anybody's face but yours. So that's
Funny. But no, I mean, ultimately, my daughter is brilliant. And I'm not saying that because I'm her mom. Every teacher's told me, everybody who's encountered her is like she's been here before. And she has. Like, I didn't realize that. She has. But it's what I'm teaching her is that it's okay to fail. It's okay to not get it right, but you have to get the hell back up. That's what I've been teaching her the past 3 years. You know what I mean? Because like she's so like I can do it, but when she doesn't get it right, it's like well what happened? I know I can do it. Well, why didn't I get it? You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, calm down. You know, and. So that I teach her big words. I do not sugarcoat. I do not baby talk. Never have. I use rhetorical. I use copacetic. I use every word I can think of that was used in college on me.
Wow.
And I'm like last night, I forgot the word, but she said, what does that mean? I said, what do you think it means? That's how I talk to her. I ain't playing. I said, what do you think it means? And she's like, I don't know. I said, okay, did you inquire? That was it. Did you inquire about what I asked? Did you inquire about the worksheet? And she said, what does that mean? I said, what do you think it means? And she said, did you ask? And I said, I knew you got it. I knew you knew. I knew you knew. Don't ever doubt yourself. If you need help, you need help. But it's that kind of stuff. Like, you know, because you can't rely on other people because sometimes they're not going to be there.
That's a fact, especially, and I want to get back to the love languages. I want to know your other love languages, Chris Keys. We spoke about that a couple weeks ago. But when we talk about, there are things you guys have as parents with your children that you have your fears. Fears a lot of times are things that we create in our minds. So when we create things in our mind, just like we manifested our successes, what are some things in this business, Christian Keys, that you have fears of to this day?
In the business,
In the business.
because my only prominent fears, there's two that pop up all the time and they guide my decision making and things that I do, and that's disappointing God and disappointing myself.
Oh.
So and I run everything that I do, every role I take, every major decision I make, I run it through those two filters. If it comes out clean on the other side, then if I have peace on it after I pray on it, after those two filters, then I'm good, and I go for
Peace
it.
on it after I
Yeah,
pray.
and I mean
I like
perfect
that.
peace, because I literally have asked God. I booked a movie, and it was a quick payday, working slow, and I wanted to pick up that little 20, 30 grand or whatever it was.
That's bread dude.
And I, to be honest, I needed it. I had, this was a few years ago, and I had probably 2 months worth of rent in the bank. And I'm like, God, I don't feel comfortable about taking this role. I don't love it. It's cheesy. It's a little corny, and I don't love this thing. Like I was like, if you got something else cooking for me, which I feel like you do, disturb the hell out of me with this. Don't give me peace about taking this. And I did not have peace. I read the script 3-4 times. I'm like, it got worse every time I read it. I was like, oh. And I'm on it. I'm like, no, I passed, man. 3-4 days later, I booked Saints and Sinners.
What?
And we're finna shoot, finna. That's the word, ladies and gentlemen. Just like Inquire. We're about to start shooting season 4 down in Atlanta.
Congratulations! You guys just got on Hulu with Saints and Sinners, which is huge.
Yeah.
Man.
So yeah, it's that those things that's important to me. Those two key things right there. I think the rest of it, man, is what you make it. As soon as I realized that I was creating a lot of the things that I was afraid of. I stopped creating things that I was afraid of.
Ooh.
Because I was getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
I hate to, you know,
That's real.
I was like, come on, why are you afraid of that? So like now, that's why I have audacity when I go into the audition. It's not because I'm the shit.
Yeah.
It's because I can be confident if I put enough time into the process of getting ready for your audition. Yes, I read your script, not once but twice. Yes, I went through these scenes 50, 60 times.
Yeah.
I know them forward and backwards. So if you tell me a little less hurt and a little more angry, or a little less, I can filter through all of that, like the Matrix or Minority Report or some shit, and say, okay, you know what? Hide that, let that through, let that peek through, take that out. We don't even need that based on this adjustment, and go for it. You can have some confidence and some audacity, and not be cocky and not be arrogant, but because you put the damn time in.
Facts.
So I started adjusting my priorities, and I like where I'm at.
That's incredible.
That's such a blessing.
What is the dream role? What is the role that you haven't gotten yet that you want to do?
Stalker, bank robber, serial killer. Oh man.
All the shows I would love to watch.
Yeah, man. Super villain. I want to be despicable. I want people to throw stuff at me when they see me on the street because I was so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to do all of them because they're outside the industry. If you let it, will put you in this cute little box, and you don't understand. I'm a foster kid, group home, detention centers, homeless, survivor of vicious child abuse. I'm a single black father, and by the grace of God, I'm winning. But I've been through more life circumstances. I've been shot at probably more than everybody in this room put together. I've been jumped and beaten worse than probably more than everybody put in this room together. Hammers, bats, axe handle, broomstick, bottles, irons, stomped, stand outside naked in the snow, scalding hot showers, freezing cold showers. These were disciplinary tactics as a child. So what better as an actor? I got a bevy of things to tap into.
Yeah.
So I want to play some of those roles that requires a little bit of psychosis.
Absolutely. That Leon Ross dream role. Give it to me.
Dream role. That's a good one, man.
You know I love when I ask Leon. Well, it always catches you off guard.
Always, bro.
But your face be like, before I ask the question, Leon's like, He's like, hey, Leon, what's your thought about that? Oh man, that's crazy.
And then the stretch. The stretch is the setup.
I actually want to answer your last question first.
Give it to me, man.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the same as Christians. Like, you know, as a father, I don't want to do anything that's gonna make my son go to school and kids taunt him, oh, your daddy's just like, you know what I mean, or you know what I mean. I don't want him to get scolded for my actions.
Right.
You know what I mean. And that's my biggest thing. And what God, you know, I won't do anything against God as well. Now, as far as my dream role, actually, I never really thought about having a dream role, man. I just want to be, you know, I want to tap into different things, but you know, my passion is comedy. So I want to be, you know, that I want to be that comedic actor. You know what I mean? That, you know, that's killing. I want to be Kevin Hartish.
Kevin Hartish?
Yeah, one of my, you know, he's dope. Like, I don't throw shade at nobody, but I want to be different. I don't want to have the same role in every movie. I want to be like different. You know what I mean? I will do action, whatever it is, but I want to be that comedic actor, that you know, that top tier.
You know my scary role?
Give it to me.
What you do.
Comedian?
Stand-up comedy.
Really?
It scares the hell out of me.
Me too, bro.
I would pee a little bit. I'm just a drop or two. Not enough to make a spot through the jeans. But, I mean, listen, because you're up there on an island. You are by yourself. You're this little, I don't even know what this is here for.
Yeah,
What is
I've
this?
been looking at it.
You're that. You're that. You're on an island, and you gotta juggle rhythm, current events, random happenings, people's cell phones going off, people walking in front of the stage, they get into their seats late and they got chicken wings and you want to grab one. You gotta juggle all of that stuff and your material and the timing and the intellect and the wit. And you gotta ride, like you crack a good joke and they laughing and it's starting to crest and it comes over and then you gotta start your next one.
That's a good one.
Y'all deal with so much, man, and it's a good comedian. It's fucking brilliant. I don't doubt that I can handle it intellectually, man, but there's so many things that go into it, and there's so many comedians that I respect. If you ever see me do it, it's only because I'm prepping for a role as a comedian. That'll be the only time I ever get up there. Otherwise, you will never, ever see it.
Let me hit you with this, Christian Keys. Two things. One, and Leon, you better get your ass on the stage. Christian Keys, I never thought about it how you said it, these are all true statements about stand-up comedy. I've always looked at it from the perspective of, finally, nobody's gonna interrupt me when I say this. Like every time I do stand-up comedy, it's me being like, okay, now you have to listen to all of this straight through. Because in conversation, you might talk to somebody like, oh, I don't agree with that. You're like, let me finish. Nah, I don't agree.
Let me get to the end.
Stand up, they have to. Well, they don't have to. We can literally walk out. But you get my point. But I say this to you, Christian Keys: get on that stage because you have a presence. You have a presence and a confidence. The thing that sells stand-up to an audience is what you believe. First of all, 98% of all stand-up comedians ain't talking about shit. I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm saying we aren't saying anything new under the sun. The thing that makes the audience listen to us and connect with us is our confidence and your approach. The thing that I've been doing for over 14 years is hitting this audience with confidence. I believe in what I'm saying, so now you have to. It's no different than approaching somebody, with you working out, with you guys acting, with you going into the business world, you meeting these people, and you showing them, hey, I know what I'm talking about, so fuck with me. And they're like, ooh, I gotta see what they're talking about. It's confident. It's literally all it is. Get on that stage. Go somewhere like that. Go to a
Nebraska.
Go somewhere.
I just piggybacking off what you said. I just went to open mic with Sarah on Wednesday night.
Okay.
I went but I had to go bowling after, so I went to go to check it out. She was like, "You better cut it." I was like, "All right, go flex." So I went, and I was like, "Damn, everybody went up was fucking terrible." Like,
You can do that.
yeah, I know I can kill it. That was my motivation. Like, I know I could just go up there and just say some shit and make everybody laugh. These motherfuckers, they was up there like, okay. And they was looking at the time, like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they all had 5 minutes. So I was like, man, like, yeah, like, so everything you said was real, but it was just motivation for me to see how terrible they were. I'm like, man, y'all can do shit. And I look better than half y'all, so I know y'all ain't gonna boo me. You know
And you're humble too.
Yeah, I'm super humble.
You have to make sure that you believe in what you're saying, and I guarantee people will as well. Now,